हेलो गाइस, कैसे हैं आप लोग? टुडे नाउ गोइंग टू स्टार्ट ए important topic, land revenue system. And the land revenue system in India by the British government in British India is a hot topic for prelims and mains examination. Okay, ready? Okay, land settlement policy. Topic, land settlement. Okay, land settlement policy. Land settlement policy. Land settlement policy is a most important topic for prelims and mains examination, civil services and the other PCS examination both. Okay, land settlement policy. First, you know about the before the British government. Second, why did? Third, need for settlement and type of the settlement. We are going to start discussion the under these 4 points. Before British government, what were the land settlement policy in India? Okay. Second point, why did? Second point, why did? Then third point, need for settlement. Third point, need for settlement. And fourth point, type of the land settlement. Okay, land settlement like the permanent settlement, second the Raiyatwari settlement, and third the Mahalwari settlement. Then after we shall discussion about the commercialization of agriculture, gain of wealth, deindustrialization of India, and establishment of the modern industries in India. Okay. First point, before British government. First point, before British government, what were the land settlement in India? We know in the ancient time, in the Smriti time, the primary occupation of India, commoners peoples, was agriculture, right? And from the time of the Smriti, ancient India, the village communities in India functions as unit of local self-government, and land administration, right? And all classes had the certain rights. The cultivators possess the rights to cultivate and enjoy security of tenure by the paying a fixed share of produce to the overland, right? Before the British government, and the Pradhan collected the land revenue. But when the British East India Company when the British East India Company arrived India, British East India Company arrived India in 1608. Okay, 1608, and the East India Company had a primary aim was primary aim was primary was trade and commerce. Trade and commerce. Okay, so British India Company arrived India as a merchant. Arrived India as a merchant, right? As a merchant. They had the single object. They had the single object only on trade. Only on trade. So British East India Company in 1608 to 1757, 1608 and 1657, 1657, यानी ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी established a company in India. Okay, we know about the Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar, and after the Battle of Plassey and Buxar, British government got a Diwani and Nizamat right. Okay, and East India Company before the Battle of Plassey, in between the 1608 to 1757, and East India Company used to bring the finished good, right, from Britain. In the return, they used to take back cotton, spices, silk, etc., 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 etc. Okay, and the East India Company occupied a monopoly. First listen, then I will discuss about this matter. First listen, the East India Company occupied monopoly in cotton market. In cotton market, right? Monopoly, okay? Monopoly in cotton market. And cotton market. So there was unemployment in India. Unemployment in Britain in textile industries. In textile industries. Okay. So England textile industrialist pressurized to British government, and British government to ban it. And under the pressure, British government enacted a law in 1700, and banned it. Okay, but after the Aurangzeb in 1707, after the Aurangzeb, Indian economy had under the grip the Britishers. Only, okay, after the Aurangzeb, Indian economy had under the grip British, right? And later Mughal emperor provided Jagir to the British East India Company. So Indian market, industries affected. All are the before the all were the condition the before British government. Second point, we shall discuss about the why did क्यों किया. Second topic, why did क्यों किया. Okay, क्यों किया. Why the land settlement policy? Why the need for settlement? क्यों किया Britishers? Why the need settlement? Land settlement policy. First, फर्स्ट इकोनॉमिक फैक्टर, फर्स्ट इकोनॉमिक फैक्टर्स, economic factors and stable economy. British government wanted to establishment of stable economy in India. Stable economy, stable economy वह कैसे? In 1765, in 1765 after the battle of Buxar, the British government acquired the Diwani and Nizamat right in Bengal, Bihar and Odisha. East India Company main objective was to increase the amount of land taxes collected, heavy land taxes collected. Therefore, its policies were designed to maximize land revenue. The need for settlement, first need for settlement, had the two main object. Okay, first, to forge political allies, and second, for financial stabilities, for financial stability, right? Why wanted the financial stability? Because the main burden of the providing the money for the trade and commerce, cost of war, maintenance of the army, maintenance of the administration, and the expansion of the states, etc., etc. Okay, done. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक हम लोग डिस्कशन करेंगे इसी पर, नेक्स्ट पॉइंट पर आगे, टाइप्स ऑफ द सेटलमेंट. द टाइप ऑफ द सेटलमेंट, पर द परमानेंट सेटलमेंट, रेतबाड़ी सेटलमेंट एंड महलबाड़ी सेटलमेंट, हम लोग नेक्स्ट क्लास में इस पर डिस्कशन करेंगे और काफी विस्तार पूर्वक इसको हम लोग पढ़ेंगे. थैंक यू.